So I'm about to give you 5 simple steps that you can take to become a successful YouTuber in 2019. So don't go anywhere. Perfect. So here it is, the advice you've been looking for. 5 simple steps, 5 things that I wish I knew when I started this channel. And I just want to say, if you're finding me for the first time, then consider subscribing if you like smartphone reviews, smartphone comparisons, audio tech reviews, and basically all kinds of tech related stuff. Hulk smash that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you don't miss more awesome content in the future. And if you leave a comment on this video, I will get back to you as well. So if you have any questions about anything in this video that you see, make sure you leave that below and I will do my best to answer those to the best of my knowledge. So let's stop wasting time and jump into step 1. Do not stall the launch of your new channel based on the fact that you don't have a beautiful 4K camera, good mics and lighting and all this kind of stuff, because you can basically get started with just your phone. And there's some real specialists out there in this that you can actually look up, and I'll link them at the end of the video, where they will teach you everything from the ground up, how you can produce videos, create content with nothing more than the mics and the cameras on your smartphone. So step 1, just get started. Use your phone, but I do recommend you pick up some stuff. For example, something like this, the Joby tripod, which actually comes with a smartphone holder mount, which you can actually set up wherever you are, so you just stabilize your footage a little bit better if you're going to be filming sort of stationary shots like this one. Now, if you're going to be moving around, you might want to consider some kind of stabilization kit like the DJI Osmo, which I actually own as well. Really great for stabilizing that video footage. If you want that cinematic effect with your smartphone, I recommend you get one of these. So this is really important, and it's actually a massive mistake I made at the beginning of my YouTube channel, and that was diversifying my content too much. I tried a bunch of stuff. I tried gaming videos. I traveled to the Gamescom in Germany thinking that I'd get loads of views, and to be honest, I didn't. It was good fun though, if you want to check that video out. I did loads of random stuff, and the real reason people were subscribing was because of my smartphone reviews. So when you build a niche, build it around a specific topic. So this is what you need to think about. Stick to a brand or type of product and really do not deviate from that, because if you do, your audience will then become fragmented and you won't grow as quick. Later on in your YouTube channel's growth, when you have enough subscribers and they pretty much watch everything you do, you can pretty much do anything you want. But at the beginning, stick to the plan. Number 3, compete. Now I'm going to give you a couple of tools which I use, which I wish someone had told me about when I started the channel ages ago. So the first one is this awesome tool called TubeBuddy. Now there is a free version, but I would recommend you go for the paid version, because it's going to help you massively and it's going to accelerate your growth massively here on YouTube from day one. So what you want to do is go into the keyword planner, pick the topic that you're looking at, and what it'll actually give you is a weighted score as to how well that topic will do for you specifically. So what you can then do is mess around with a few different search terms around the same subject, which is less competitive and you are more likely to rank for on page 1, because there's no point of you doing an iPhone XS or a Samsung Galaxy S10 video when there's already 5, 6, 7, 8 million results for that subject. So what you want to do is narrow that down, base your video around that. Now another tool which I use, which I wish I had ages ago, is Morning Fame, because that will actually help you create your title with the keyword, create your description with the keywords in there, and actually create your metadata, so your tags on your video, so that you have the best chance of ranking for that search term. And this is really key. One of the biggest jumps forward I saw when I was starting the channel was when I realized how important the tags and descriptions and stuff like that were. I didn't have a tool like this, so if you use this from day one, you're going to accelerate much faster than I did with much less effort. Just know this, one of my first ever successful videos was on a product which I recorded with my phone for voiceover and then used screenshots, which I mentioned earlier on in the video, and that was on a product that I didn't even own. And all I did basically was research the product, talked about the features that it had, what's good about it, what's probably not so good about it, put that video out, and people loved it. But at the time, I really didn't know that that was a search term that I could actually rank for and compete for. It was just pot luck. And as you begin to grow on YouTube, you can actually then start to reach out to brands and ask for review samples. And you might get lucky sometimes, you might not, but keep shooting. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So step number 5. This one might be the most important thing that I talk about in this video, and that is your first impression. And first impressions in terms of YouTube is your thumbnail. A good example of really good thumbnails is Super Saf TV. If you have a look at his channel, he's got awesome thumbnails there that make you want to click on them. That first impression, guys, is super important. It's the first time they're going to see you as a YouTuber on YouTube. Make it look good, and there's plenty of tutorials out there for you to follow, and there's plenty of templates and stuff like that that you can get that will help you make amazing thumbnails. And if you guys want to see one of the videos that I made entirely on a mobile phone that did loads of views, then hit this thumbnail right here and you can check that out. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.